Welcome back to another episode of Rent Free Sports. Happy New Year, fellas. And Michigan is going to the national championship. Feels good. How are you guys feeling?
Happy to see the bad men go down over at Alabama. So go Big Blue.
Yeah, it was an electric game. The special teams for Michigan scared me. There was like two or three drop punts, couple missed field goals, but JJ McCarthy, Blake Corum, Harbaugh got it done. Going to the chip, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, me and Ellis were just watching the game together. Well, the end of the game together because I have a nice parlay running with Michigan, but now on Washington. So that's my focus now. But at the end of that game, Ellis was like, "Oh,
You took
dude, that was
Washington?
such a good." Oh, fuck yeah, I took Washington. I love Washington. I'm riding a high right now.
Oh boy.
I do like
Listen, the
Penix.
the eight,
He's
the
a
eight
he's a
yard run that you
slinger.
just ripped says otherwise, Stouty. But
Oh boy.
the Ellis at the end of the game was like, "Oh, that was such a good game," and like instinctively, that is what you would like to say because it was a close game. It went into overtime. Michigan won. It was not a good game at all. It was a terrible game. It was a really, really bad fucking game. It made me feel very confident about slapping. If Washington wins this game, I'm rolling it into the national championship.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Big boy moves.
Washington's my pick. Yep.
Here's the first problem I had with Brandon saying wanting to see the bad men go down. The bad men moved on. We have Nick Saban, okay, and then we got the cheater, San Francisco, former loser of a court or a coach and a cheating coach at Michigan. Glad to see this will probably be his last year in the college football because he's a fucking clown. Bring him right back to the NFL. He'll go right back to college after a couple of years. Send him to fucking Chargers, Carolina. He stinks. Don't worry. I'm whoever wins this game, I'm throwing it on the national championship now because I think they'll win because I need to root against Michigan for one more week heavily. So I will also be Texas or Washington as getting at least 50 thrown on them. So
I am
Some people
nervous.
crave rooting for their team for one more week. Stouty craves to root for the demise of another team for one more week.
yep.
I'm nervous that Harbaugh's gonna leave after this season. He might go to the NFL actually this year. We'll see.
I feel
I
like
mean,
definitely.
don't get me wrong, like the allegations on them every college team does, but I think because they got caught,
Oh my
he
God.
might just leave.
Oh my
Especially
God.
what just happened.
Do you have the game on Stout? So yeah, we're
No, it's in the
watching.
other room.
All right, we got Washington, Texas on in the background, and that was like a 70-yard deep bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got tackled right at like 2 yards before the end zone. That's
Washington, I'm
tough.
assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're 2 yards out from their end zone. He slung it from like the 20 too. That was insane.
Penix has
Yeah.
an arm on him.
Yeah, Washington might win this
Big
game.
time.
They're looking good this first drive. Damn. Okay. What were you? I'm sorry, so I got completely distracted. All right, they just scored.
I don't think I had anything more than I was showing 50 on either Washington or Texas.
That's
Just
ridiculous.
just so I can root against Harbaugh one more time. It's not even necessarily Michigan. I hate it's the fact that you got Jim Harbaugh there. I've
Okay,
never liked him, even in San Francisco. Like I had to deal with that guy for years. So
it's understandable. All right, let's go to the NFL games though. It's the last week of Red Zone with Scott Hansen. Really sad. Gotta enjoy while we can. But big game. Start with the Saturday games. We got some winner go home games, including my Colts. We'll talk about that in a sec though. Start with Ravens Steelers. Jose, do you by any chance have the spread?
Course, out of the spread. -4. Steelers are getting the -4, and then it's 37.5 over under in Baltimore.
Okay. I'm probably gonna stay away from the spread or the over, but two things that I have on this game. So what I love about the last week of NFL games is players looking for incentives. So I did a little bit of research today. Jadeveon Clowney needs one sack for a 250K bonus, and then I don't know how much time OBJ is gonna get, but he needs 5 catches for 250K. So that's something I'm gonna keep an
ooh.
eye on Sunday. I got a,
Reception
I got a
props.
couple I got a
Big
couple
time.
more. I got a couple more as we move on. So those
You
are the
should definitely keep an eye on the OBJ one because OBJ's contract is in crypto, so he
Hmm.
needs that money. He needs that money.
I didn't know his contract's in crypto. That's insane.
Not all of it, but he deferred. He like right when like everyone was getting behind it, a bunch of people did it. Spencer Dinwiddie did it.
There was a
Like so he
Panthers O lineman that did it a couple years and
yeah
he made like bank off of it. I think
yeah because
he's
he did
he's the
it
only
before
one.
when it blew up.
Yeah,
Everyone
he's the
did it
only one I've
after it
heard
blew
of
up,
it.
and then it shot violently back down. And everyone's like, "Well, there went 70% of my contract. That's
Yeah,
cool."
damn.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna win this game though. I'm sure Ravens are gonna rest some of their guys or maybe play them for a half. But I don't even and Travis Huntley, if that's their backup quarterback's name, he's not even that. I mean, he's not anything special, but he's not the worst backup quarterback to have.
I mean, he's no Drew
Yeah,
Lock, but he's all right.
no
That's
Bailey's happy.
Marcus
Ew.
Mariota.
Yeah, I'd take Mariota.
Yeah. Yeah, if anyone has anything else, we can move on to the next game or final touches.
Probably just wait to
Um,
see if
did
Lamar
anyone see
is
my
ruled out.
Instagram story that I put up like not too long ago?
Nah.
Now what you do?
It was like Ravens the last 6 weeks, and it's just Mark Henry's theme song playing in the background and him body slamming people and shit. Like I'd be the first one to tell you, like probably about 6, 7 weeks ago, I said there's no chance Ravens win. I'm making this claim now. If they win their first playoff game, I don't care who it's against, they're winning the whole thing. They just need to win a
Yeah.
playoff game, and then I'm sold on them.
I
I will
am in
gladly
a
take them the rest of the way.
I'm in a perfect hedge spot right now since I got him 10 for 190. Put it back in August. That's the smartest bet I think I've ever made.
Oh, you
Hopefully.
bet them back in August to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, 10 to win 190. I made a couple other dumb bets like $5 for I mean nothing I don't like not like any crazy money, like 5, $10 on futures, but I had Bengals like to win the AFC Championship. I think I have Chiefs still to win, but I probably could have gotten better odds like now than I did back then.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
I guess
whatever.
podcast has been all over the Ravens Super Bowl stuff. I think we talked about it a little bit. Like
I
just kept
stand. I
going.
have the same take. I have the same take today as we enter this new year as I did every single week we've talked about the Ravens on this podcast. I think they're good, but I don't believe in them, and I don't know why. It's not because of Lamar Jackson, and they've got the wide receivers now, and we have a running game. I just don't. I'm just not sold on them, and I don't know why.
You're
Like I
where
won't bet.
I've been for a long time.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna bet against them because that's dumb. But I also like can't confidently like put money like, with them.
Yeah. I'm excited about them though. We'll see how it goes. They'll have the bye. Hopefully Mark Andrews comes back. That'll be huge, especially. All right. Let's go Texans Colts. I'm absolutely terrified. It's a win and get in game for either team. The Colts did beat the Texans in week 2. I think that's when Anthony Richardson was playing though.
Good, actually. I think that, in my opinion, that helped you guys because they haven't played against Gardner Minshew yet.
That's yeah, true. I am a little bit afraid of Will Anderson. He had 2 sacks, I think, last week, maybe 3, and he's just been catching steam lately. He's kind of turning into a beast.
He's definitely ramped up second half of the season. His production's gone up a lot. So
Yeah.
it's going to be tough for you if they have CJ and Will Anderson just being terrifying at their positions for the next 4 years.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the coach of the year bowl between Steichen and what's his name? D'Amico Ryans. Whoever wins this game gets in the playoffs. I think that they're gonna win coach of the year. Ooh, big play by Texas right there. I saw it.
No, it was a big play. It was a missed opportunity by Washington. He caught him completely. Watch, you're gonna see the replay now. Quarterback turns around. He was there the whole way. Instead of throwing his hands up, he tries to go for the contact.
Yeah,
Got to put
that
the ball
is.
first, folks. Come on now.
Yeah, that's true. I like this quick sidebar. One more thing about college football. I like the broadcast crew stuff. It was cool having Pat McAfee, AJ Hawk, Darius Butler, and them on for the game, Michigan game. And now I don't know completely who this crew is. I think it's Colt McCoy. I haven't seen who else. Maybe Randy Moss. I'm not sure though. But they got them running like they have one little camera to the side, like showing them, and they've been having to like run down end zone to end zone to get good views of the game, and they'll keep the cameras on them, and it's just so funny. Yeah. So yeah, coach of the year bowl between this. I also have another incentive watch. Dalton Schultz needs 4 catches for 250,000, and then 6 catches for 500,000.
Wow.
So, yep, another one to look at. And then last thing I'm just gonna say about this, gonna be really upset if the Colts lose. Like I'll be very sad, but just got to remember, beginning of the season, didn't think Colts would be here. So got to appreciate just a long season of being like locked in week to week, stay believing that we had a chance for playoffs. We overachieved. It would be sick to make playoffs though somehow. Just I think we'd probably play the Dolphins or the Bills depending on how their game
If you get
goes.
we'll get there, but if you get the Dolphins, you got a chance at winning that one.
Tyreek will do whatever he wants on our cornerbacks.
Ah, fuck
Yeah,
it.
you called out Devontae Adams catching 2 touchdowns too. We should have listened to you on that one
I
last
did.
week.
Yeah, I did do that. All right. How do you guys any thoughts on Texans Colts? What you guys think gonna happen?
Probably one of the few entertaining games that both teams. I mean, there's games that mean something, but you have guys like we'll get to it, but like Panthers are playing the fucking Bucs. Like that's a super important game, but Panthers are playing for nothing. This will be one of the few games I really like keep my eye on just because it is winning get in. But Colts are home, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take the Colts for you. I'll be pulling for the Colts.
beautiful. I think it's 1.5, right?
Yep.
Right,
One and a
Jose?
half. Over under
Colts.
47.5. Yes.
Oh,
Colts.
it's going over.
47.
Oh, it's going over.
I think it could
What
go
was that
over.
total?
47 and a
47.5.
half.
47.5, yeah.
It's gonna be a shootout. I feel like Colts games. When I think of a shootout, Colts do come to mind for me.
It's
Well,
fun over
I'm
game
gonna
for
take
sure.
I'm gonna have my regular three best bets all in a teaser. Colts over is going to be in the teaser. It's been in the teaser every single week. It has never missed. No matter what it is. I tease that bitch down
Uh,
6.5 and it
Equalizer.
knock
hits
on wood.
every
Knock
single
on
time.
wood right now, Jose. This is like the
I
perfect
don't even think he needs to
game.
do that.
This
Honestly,
is the
Ellis,
perfect game for
knock on wood
Colts
that
to
we're not
fumble
gonna hit.
too. I'm very scared.
If the under hits by 7.5 points, my knocking on wood isn't going to change anything. This is not going. The only way the game ends like that is that if you guys both go down the line, you run the ball the whole time, get down on the one, fumble, and then rinse and repeat that a couple different times because you can't stop anybody. Neither of you guys can stop anybody.
No,
oh
no, not at all. All right. Want to go Bucks Panthers?
yeah,
Yeah, this can be quick. I like the Bucks here to win just because it's a win and get in, and I think their receivers are just gonna eat up on the Panthers. Bryce Young's probably gonna be running for his life. I think the D line for Bucks is healthy. I don't know. Levante David also needs one sack for an incentive.
oh wow,
Mm.
yeah. It's playing a team like Carolina is never really a threat until a week like this where they have nothing to fucking lose,
It's 5.5, right,
and
Jose?
that's
Five and a
it.
half over under 37.5.
Yeah,
Panthers are
they know
home.
something we don't. It's gonna be a really, really
37.
That's
close
no, I'll
game.
tell. No, they don't. No, they don't. They know what I know. They know what I know. Let me tell you what I know. I decided I was like Brandon's been telling me take the Panthers. Everyone's been saying take the Panthers. And I have been like I can't confidently do it. I don't have the balls to do it. Last week I decided to not be a pussy, so I took the Panthers. I took the Panthers, and I also took the Bucks against the Saints as one of my best bets. I love that bet. I was so confident in that. I was never so mad. I watched every snap of both of those terrible football games just to watch if there would be a spark so they would come back. And then nothing against the Saints. I hate both of them. I hope it ties 3-3. And Bucks are probably going to win this game, but that's only because of how bad the Panthers are.
Adam Thielen legacy game.
I hope so. Yeah.
100 yards, throw it down.
Close out this last final season for the corpse of Adam Thielen.
Yeah,
He carried one of my fantasy teams to a championship. My
that's
my
awesome.
work league championship felt so good.
Oh, how'd you do in some of your other championships, Ellis?
Yeah, you let a guy
Well,
with.
I played CD Lamb in a lot of them, so that sucked.
Oh,
Yeah, I also
Oh,
actually,
that's probably
you know
really
what?
fun if you had him.
Speaking of, since we are talking on the Panthers game, fuck Bryce Young. Well, fuck Sean Payton too, since he benched Russell Wilson. I don't blame him because of that whole contract thing you told us about last week, Jose, where if he doesn't pass a physical by March, it's an extra 37 million to the cap or something, or guaranteed. But yeah, and I had Russell Wilson as my second quarterback in this matchup against Brandon, and then they're benching him. Would have been, and it's against the Chargers too. probably a very likely defense. Russ could have gotten like, I don't know, 20 points for me. Bryce Young got me like 3, 4 points. I Yeah, it was
He
tough.
That's
sucks.
absolutely brutal. That's absolutely brutal.
I got the
Yeah.
most. I got the most notifications of positive things from ESPN and Yahoo this week. I lost all my bets, and I fantasy doesn't matter. I'm dead last. Everything sucks. But I just kept seeing caught a touchdown, threw a touchdown, caught a touchdown, threw a touchdown. I forgot that ESPN did that for you. Like that's how long it's been for me.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shout
Oh,
out to
they
my
call the
guy
touchdowns?
Puka though. He's been carrying me all season. He's probably gonna be my keeper in this. Probably Puka and Josh Allen,
Yeah, we'll
I
see.
think.
I might keep Stephon Diggs so I can drop him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's just go. Or do you guys have anything else on Bucks Panthers? I just like a
No.
-5.5. Yeah. All
Uh,
right.
Bucks to win.
Yeah. Okay. Titans, Jaguars. It's Jaguars need to win and they keep the division. I'm not confident with Trevor Lawrence. He's probably gonna play, but it still doesn't seem like he's gonna be fully healthy. They did smoke them last time though, so I will take the Jaguars. My other incentive for this game to watch out for, DeAndre Hopkins, 49 yards for 1 million, and then 7 catches for 250K.
Uh,
I'll
A
take him
lot.
for that.
Yeah, give me the
I,
yards
I
at
won't.
least. If they D Hop, I feel like would be that kind of person that would just he will be that guy on the sidelines. Like fourth quarter, he could be like 7 yards away, like from getting it's for 1 million. That's a huge incentive. Like all these other incentives I was just saying were like 250,000, 500,000, 1 million, and he's 49 yards away. I think he's gonna get that.
You got to do your vets right, especially if you're not in playoff contention, or at least
Yeah.
try to
Oh,
here. So
I mean, I think you would think Vrabel, he's one of the used to play in the NFL, so I think that even if D Hop says something to him or says it to Tannehill, like, hey yo, I'm one away from my Millie. Like,
That's a great point. Put that on my card. I like that. I'm
yeah,
taking that.
like I just saw something on my Twitter last week of Gronk talking to Brady and like a bunch of people on the sidelines when he was playing for the Bucs, like being like, "Hey, I need one more catch for half a milli or something," and then he was like joking on the sidelines with one of the linemen being like, "Oh, we're partying tonight," like after he got it. Yeah, but yes, so give me D Hop 50 yards or something. I don't know.
What's the exact incentive again?
He needs 49 yards for 1 million
Got
and
it.
7 catches for 250,000.
Okay, no.
the catches are going to be tough, but
Catches will be tough.
yards will definitely hit that.
I think the Jaguars are gonna win though. It's to be honest, I feel like Vrabel's gonna stay with the Titans, but I don't know after this season, but it's weird like from some of the stuff you'll see on Twitter, like it does not seem like he might end up staying.
Tannehill?
No, Vrabel.
Sorry.
I might
That
as well
makes
get rid of both of
sense.
them.
What's up, Stout?
They don't need either one of them.
Yeah, they don't. I would love to see Vrabel go. Honestly, they can bring old man Belichick in if he wants.
Don't get me started.
Yeah,
You want to see Vrabel go because he scares you, or because you think he's a bad coach?
he
Ellis.
scares me a little bit. He's a good
Yeah.
coach. They just have a crappy roster, in my opinion.
I was gonna say, I feel like if they get the right receiver room going there, like, and if Will Levis is the right quarterback, then they can make some noise even next year.
Yeah. All right. Next game I don't want to spend too much time on, but Vikings Lions. I hate the Lions, but the Lions have had like 2 emotional games in a row where I just feel like they just need to make sure they're right for their playoff game.
Oh, they're gonna absolutely kill Minnesota. This is gonna be bad.
You think so?
Oh, after the bullshit that happened last week, yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't even know who's starting for the Vikings. Is it gonna be
Probably
gonna
is
be
it gonna
Nick
be Jaron
Mullins,
Hall or
Jared
Nick
Hall?
Mullins? Yeah, no,
I
I think
nothing
it's
for
literally
our
Nick.
no
10 day.
idea.
I think it's Nick.
Just fuck around and call Matt Ryan. He's
Get him in for one game.
I don't think
yeah,
he would pick up that call,
probably
honestly.
probably probably not. No, yeah,
You're Matt Ryan. What do you got to gain?
I'm staying away from this game. I also don't have an
Is
incentive, unfortunately.
Joshua Dobbs isn't hurt, right? They just benched him after that. pitiful
Yeah,
performance. Like,
I
is he
feel like
really that much worse? Come on, what are we doing?
no, I feel like Dobbs would be better.
He's been scapegoated, dude. Like Jaron Hall and Nick Mullins are both ass cheeks. I mean, throw Dobbs back in there.
Yeah,
You know, the thing about this game is like the line is only 5.5, which is like tells me like we don't really know who's actually going to show up to play, and that's really what matters. It's like a Pro Bowl game, but the over under is at 46.5. That's fucking high.
the Vikings
Yeah,
have still been able to put up points even though they'll turn the ball over. They've been putting up like at least 20 a game, I think.
Well, you know that Detroit's
Recently.
good for like at least at the minimum 20 points. Detroit's scoring 20 on them at
Yeah, I think
least.
their game went over 2 weeks ago or three
Probably
weeks
did.
ago. Yeah, I don't know. I'm staying away though.
Yeah, I'm not touching this game. It doesn't matter.
I'm
Yeah,
heading Detroit spread. You said it was like 5.5, right?
five and a
5.5,
half.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll hit it up.
Well, Detroit's at least still playing for something, so
true. Yeah, okay. Speaking of teams still playing for something, I don't know. I'm a little confused. So Browns Bengals. This line I know. It's Bengals minus 5.5, Browns plus 10.5. So
Ooh. Wait, whoa. What?
yeah,
so Bengals have been
Wait, no.
eliminated.
What'd you say? Like,
okay.
repeat. I thought I
Is
want to
it
make sure I heard the
Bengals?
right thing.
Is it Bengals? All right, let me look. Wait, I
Bengals
need to
Browns. Did you say it was plus 10.5?
no 5.5.
Oh, that's what I heard. I was like, holy shit, no, it's 4.5. Yeah, 4.5, and they're plus
So
money.
must be Cleveland
Did it
like has
move to
solidified their seed. Yeah,
well,
they're gonna be the 5 regardless, aren't they?
Bang
Regardless if they win or lose.
But Cleveland's, yeah, I think so. That's probably why they're plus
They're
money.
not gonna play anybody then.
well, hold up. What about Bills Dolphins? Because so what I have in my notes is I was confused why about the line. Bengals have nothing to play for. I think they're eliminated from playoffs no matter what.
Yeah, they are.
So I don't know how the Dolphins Bills game plays out if like say like the Browns lose. If anyone wants to also take a look at
Yeah,
the
I have the playoff
standings.
machine open right now.
Yeah, I'm looking right now because I
So,
want to
what are you saying? Who
so
loses?
so say Miami loses next week or
Okay, so
Buffalo
Bills.
loses next week
They
or
play each other.
Buffalo wins next week.
So if Buffalo wins next week, they get the second seed, playing the Colts right now.
So
If
who,
the Colts
but
win.
when the wild card with the wild card between one of those teams,
Wait a minute.
is there any
In that
scenario
situ,
where the Dolphins or the Bills can take that fifth wild card spot over the Browns?
so let's say the Browns
Dude, wait
lose,
a minute.
right? So the Bengals have to win. The
If
Bengals
the
will win over the Browns, right?
See, maybe
Bills win over
that's
the Dolphins,
Dude,
and
if the
then
Bills win, they're the 2 seed. If they lose, they don't make the playoffs. I'm pretty
if the
sure. That's the
Bills,
most absurd thing I've ever heard.
all right, ready? So if the Bills win and the Browns lose, the Browns get the fifth seed, and they play Jacksonville.
okay, yeah. But what about okay, so
If
Bills are gonna
Miami
win, get
wins,
so what
in.
if wait, so what if oh
if
you
Miami
said
wins,
if
it
the
changes nothing for
Bills
them.
so you said if the Bills win?
Regardless of a Bills win or of Dolphins win, the Browns, if they lose, get the fifth seed. If they win, they get the fifth seed. Nothing
Okay,
changes.
okay, so they have the fifth seed locked in. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so
unless
never
it's
mind. All right.
someone else.
All right, I was about to say, never mind. I might all right, so maybe we'll cut some of this out. Just yeah, because
All right, to recap,
High level
I was ma
podcasting.
yeah, I was mad confused. I was mad confused at first because I was like, the Browns don't want to fall back to the sixth seed and possibly have to play the Chiefs. Like they're in a spot where they'll be playing the AFC South in round one.
if
No, yeah.
the Jags win, Cleveland will play the Jags. If the Titans win, the Colts play them. If they win, if they lose, the Titans play. So you guys are playing for the fourth seed, basically, in
Okay,
this situation.
I'm staying away from this game.
If the Jags
Yeah.
win and you win, you get the set. Oh, are we still recording right now? Because I'm about to just go deep into the playoff simulator. This is
Oh,
the best thing ever.
yeah, we're recording. It doesn't matter, honestly.
I love playing with the playoff simulator so fucking much.
Yeah,
It's
but
addicting.
so does anyone have a play on this game? 5.5.
No.
Nope. Not with all those
No.
factors.
All right.
Maybe. I kind of like the under. Just take the under.
Yeah.
Don't watch the game. Find out the score later.
Okay.
Yep.
Won't be on red zone much. You
Yep.
know,
Alright.
that's kind of like
true.
the best part. You put red zone on. If you don't see that game come up, you're like, oh, good. Like that's
Yeah,
a good thing.
nothing's
Like
happening.
it works out perfectly. I think that's all right. Still on
Yeah.
my card.
I
Taking
love
under.
that because I can see a world where I forget this game's happening, and then, like you
Yeah,
said,
right. And then you're
Yeah.
like,
just
oh
like
shit, I forgot, and you're not panicking to check the score because you have the under. So you're like, oh, if I forgot, then it can't possibly be a shootout.
you just get the
Yeah.
random payout in your DraftKings that you forgot about. It's like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
free money.
All right, let's go Falcons Saints. I don't really have much of a play here. Oh, touchdown Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a good game. About to be 14-7 if their kicker hits this. All right, but Falcons Saints. Only thing I got on this is I hope this is Arthur Smith's last game he coaches for the Falcons.
It should be.
It has to be right.
Uh,
I think they still have a scenario getting in the playoffs, but yeah, if they lose and they miss again, hopefully this is it for him. To me, I hope so.
the only thing I have to say about this game is that the Saints are favored by 3.5 points, and the over/under is at 42 flat. Yikes! You can do with that information
That's going
what
under.
you will.
I'm a bit of tie.
That's the
I
type
like
of game
that.
that would end in a tie.
See,
There
this
hasn't
is
been a
for those of you guys that know Brandon. Maybe you guys don't know him,
tile
and
season.
me knowing Brandon, like having him in my life, like that is one of my main source of going to talk football to. The amount of times that the idea, it's like that little voice in the back of your head that just goes, "Bet the time, just bet it."
Dude, I was about to say, I feel like this is like the third or fourth like time we've
It's
recorded. One of
and
us is gone. One of us is just randomly gone. I think it might tie. I don't know. And Jose
and
just
the
goes,
thing
I
is, like,
love it. I love it.
I love it every time.
Yeah.
That's the type of game that would end in a fucking tie, though. You got to look at the matchups. Yeah, that could be a tie.
I hope we have a tie. There hasn't been
Like
one yet.
7-7 or like 8-8, like something weird. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
8-8, and one of the teams didn't score a touchdown. It was like safety and 2 field goals.
Yeah. All right. That's a rent-free play for this game is bet the tie.
Tie.
I
That's
said-
And
absurd.
hopefully Arthur Smith's last game.
I said
Yep.
Cleveland touchdown last week and forgot to bet it for defense, and that came
Oh,
in.
yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. All right. Jets Pats. So what I got for this, not really a play it, but it
Under?
feels like actually, yeah, maybe. I think it's like 30.5, right, Jose? It's disgusting.
Yes,
It's
sir.
pretty gross.
30.5
Feels
is getting is minus 2.5.
this feels
Wow.
perfect for like a final Belichick masterpiece of owning the Jets and messing up the Patriots draft even more on his way out. Except Bailey Zappi sucks, so he might get in the way of that. But who knows? Brees Hall, I think might cook. I don't know.
Yeah, like to be honest, like the game really does lie. Like you can't even say like, oh, like one person like can change the game. Well, usually can. Obviously, there's studs that play this game. This game is entirely controlled by Bailey Zappi. If he wants to give that ball to the Jets, he'll do it, and he's really good at it.
I might take the Jets because I mean they didn't play that bad they didn't play terrible against
That's
the
the move.
Browns. Like Trevor Siemian might throw pick six, but Bailey Zappi might throw three.
Under.
We're-
All
we're
under.
recording-
My personal play is going to be my personal play is going to be a Jets money line, and that's kind of an emotional hedge for a couple different reasons. Deep down, I still want to win this game, unfortunately. But like the draft position, like you were saying, Ellis, like we're like one more loss away from getting like wide receiver 3, whoever that is right now, or one more win, I should say.
He's already put the Patriots in a position where they can't get Caleb Williams or Drake May or Marvin Harrison, I think. Or are they at number 3 right now, maybe?
I think we're like 4 or 5 last I
Okay.
checked.
Yeah.
Oh, one
right,
more win
well-
just to fuck you over.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like that, if we end up like drafting like 9 somehow.
Yeah. You know what? I like the Jets, even though, but I don't know. I'm not confident though, because it could be Belichick owning like a final fuck you on his way out. Yeah. All right. Eagles Giants. I don't know what's going on with the Eagles. I'm just gonna Jose, the floor is yours.
So you guys know that moment in life, when you realize, like actually realize for the first time that Santa's not real.
Yeah.
And something dies inside you and like you feel it, but it's not like an overbearing where you cry over it. You just kind of like, something just leaves your body. You kind of just touch earth. You learn what reality is. when the Cardinals had an opportunity to go down the field, normally I would stand in front of the TV and coach the team as I usually do. I just leaned back in my seat the same way I did when Drew Lock got the ball, and I just
Oh.
went, "We're gonna do it." I just felt it. It was like the loss hit me before the drive started. I knew. And for those of you who say I quit, fuck you. I
Hmm.
It's over. It's over. There's a problem. Our coaching staff sucks. That's really what it comes down to. Um, I can't hear my players get on that stupid podium and tell me that this is another learning experience. Like, guys, what are we, some slow learners?
True.
I'm
Guys,
sorry.
we got a brilliant group of young athletes. You guys do not take the short bus. What are we still learning?
Hmm.
So I think uh, I'm sad. I'm depressed. I don't know if we're gonna win this week. I really don't. That's the sad part because we control it. It's all us. It's all us. We again, just like Bailey's happy. We choose if we want to win or lose. I don't know why we want to lose. It's insane. I was just gonna say I don't even want to get into the play calling. The play calling on first. It makes me so sad because you watch it and I know everyone in the world went, "What the fuck is that?" We all did, all of us. So why can we say that, but they are like, do it again, and then do it
Oh,
again. I know. Listen, that was tough.
This is a bad moment for Jose to be talking about the Eagles.
oh my
He's got
God.
a
Drop punt.
significant financial investment into Texas or into Washington. They just muffed the punt. So
As
Yes,
he's talking about the Eagles'
if
demise.
Washington wins tonight, I get to have three shiny pennies. So I really want those shiny pennies, Stouty. I'll tell you what my plays are after, but
Okay.
let's just say those pennies are very shiny.
Shout
Okay.
out to
I'm there.
shout out to our boy Gage. He texted me yesterday after the Eagles game. I blame the Colts for the Eagles' downfall. Every time we have a great coach, y'all come and snatch him up. I'm not gonna. I mean, we did get Shane Steichen, which I love, but they did get Nick Sirianni from us, and that's when everything kind of crashed for the Colts. I mean that's not completely because of Nick Sirianni leaving,
Listen,
but it is funny though. I texted him back. I was just like, the last 5 years of the players and coaches that have switched between our teams is hilarious.
listen. To end off, like yes, I am emotionally damaged. I'm very sad. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, don't get your hopes up. Football stinks. Football's dumb. If you like football, you're an idiot.
Agreed. Oh,
Um,
absolutely.
but that being said, the Ravens didn't beat the piss out of the 49ers. The 49ers turned the ball over a bunch of times, and the Ravens capitalized on every single one
Yeah.
of those. The 49ers looked human. The Ravens look human. And it's an any given Sunday playoff. So I'm going to be depressed up until that playoff moment starts. And then whoever we play, it's war mode. And we got it. We're going to figure it out until the first drive. Like it's gonna take one drive. I'm gonna be very excited for that playoff game, or I'm gonna be miserable about how much shit I'm going to get and going to have to eat.
We need someone in the podcast to make the playoffs because right now Brandon's out. Seattle is not looking good. Colts are winning, get in. This could be damaging.
you guys all
This could
control
be.
your own fates, don't you? Or does
Seattle doesn't. We fucking blew it when we lost to Mason Rudolph.
Oh, right.
We have to win, and the Packers have to lose to the Bears.
The play, by the
Oh,
way, just again to reiterate, because we said this with Ellis last week when Ellis was like, we want to take the Cardinals first half. The Eagles first half is the play. And at halftime, you are going to live bet the Giants spread. And then you're gonna have a great time. I
Okay,
promise.
I
I
like
don't
that.
think I think in this reason it's gonna be a little bit more risky because it's the Giants. So I think that because of everything that's happening, because of everything that's going on, I think we are gonna just like beat the piss out of them for just like please. I really pray, but honestly, at this point, I don't know what my team does. I don't get them at all. The only thing I'll say is the same thing I said last week when we were talking about this. The reason I said to take the spread at halftime is because it's gonna happen. Kyler's gonna beam it downfield, and he's just gonna catch it. They're gonna catch it every time. Whoever's quarterbacking for these jerk offs is gonna just throw it down the field, and it's a completion, 100%.
It's gonna be
Like it just
Tyrod, I
is.
hope.
It's incredible. I don't get it, dude. We really can't guard. We cannot, but we can't.
Your
Every
first
time
thing
that
is
ball
you
goes
got to
up,
cut
I say
James
fuck.
Bradbury. That dude's got to go.
No, we can't. We can't cut him. We should keep him on payroll. But what we should do is we should build like a well type thing in the middle of like Philly, so we can put him in the center and we can throw rocks at him.
Roxy, yeah, yep. I agree with you. You know that in the 93-yard drive that Seattle had, I think he gave up
Yes,
every
every single
pass.
one. Every single one. Every single one. Stouty, every
I
single.
saw the
They just
TikTok
targeted
every
him.
time he was in
It's what
coverage.
you it's what you do in high school or in middle school when you're playing football with your boys and you have a game-winning drive and you're like, all right, that kid fucking sucks. We're just gonna fucking abuse this kid. He didn't even want to play. He was just like, no, I'll
He
watch.
was
And
the
we needed
last
one
pick.
more, so we forced him in. He's never touched a football in his life. This kid's getting fucking hawked. That's what happened. And there was nothing we could do about it. Nothing we could do about it
I
at all.
still, if it makes you feel better, I still believe in Philly. I do.
So
That's
do I.
so do I. It's just like this. We shouldn't be. I shouldn't be in this situation. I shouldn't
Right.
like. It was. You got to keep in mind. This was our Super Bowl to lose, and now it's not at all.
Yeah, I get that.
And we still haven't figured it out. We're winning games, but we haven't figured it out. We just lost to the Cardinals because we fucked around.
Yeah,
We're about to
it's
follow suit, so don't worry.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay away from this game. All right. Cowboys Commanders though,
Eh,
after another emotional win for the Cowboys on Saturday, but I'm gonna go, I think it's -13, right, Jose?
Controversial.
Cowboys minus 13
yeah.
and a half, over under 44 and a half.
Oh, what's going over? Oh my God, that's
Over.
going
Give me the
over.
Cowboys though. I might even take a -21. They lost or they won 45-10 last time they played the Commanders.
Oh,
They
they're
need to
dog
win
Yeah,
shit. I
this.
mean,
listen, all I'm gonna say about this game is I'm not gonna bet it because I can't. Minus 13 and a half is free.
It's a lot of points. It is a lot of points, but
No,
I
it's not.
think the Cowboys are gonna steamroll them.
the over's free.
If the team's under 500, I think they beat the piss out of them by more than 13 points every single time.
Probably.
I think
Yeah.
it is
It's
in
a divisional game. It's the fucking
Washington is the only
Commanders.
thing there, but
Cowboys need this game too, I'm pretty sure. Like just
Yeah, they do.
to secure the division. They
The
haven't even
Cowboys,
clinched that.
you want to know why this game? Now you're making me
seed.
talk about this game. I don't want to talk about this game. You want to know why the Cowboys minus 13 and a half is free money? Because the Cowboys just watch the Eagles fucking shit the bed, and we just keep shit in the bed. So as an organization, knowing that they're the only person
Yeah,
going to
they're
the
as
playoffs like you,
confident.
they
Oh,
want to keep rolling. They're like, we are the dogs. We are number one. Philly ain't shit. They can't touch us. Like it runs through us. That's what they want. So they want to keep establishing that, and they can fake establish that by beating the piss out of the Washington fucking Commanders. So yeah, that was off record. You can't use any of that against me. You can't bring up those comments I made. If you bring them up, I will deny them. Dallas sucks, and I hope they lose by double digits.
Yeah. Okay. It would be funny to see them lose by double digits. Brandon,
oh
do you
my
Let's
have
just
God, it'd be
sprinkle
anything?
amazing.
Commanders minus 13 and a half.
Dallas minus 13 and a half all day. And that over. I love that over.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Let's go Bears Packers.
Wait, hold on. Before we move on, you guys
Okay.
want to hear something pretty funny? They won't even give me the option to look at minus 21 and a half for the Commanders.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, it stops at 1.5 at plus 560.
Oh
It'd be
my
kind of
gosh.
criminal if they did let you look at that.
I was gonna sprinkle.
Yeah, you could just throw a little amount on that and be set.
Jose's
Yeah.
dog walk play of the week.
Yeah.
The Commanders.
All right. Bears Packers. It's at Lambeau, I'm pretty sure. And I already looked at the weather. It's gonna be low 30s. So I think this game's gonna have to be one on the ground, which makes me like the Bears.
Yeah. Come on.
You like the Bears too, Sal?
Yeah. Because here's my thing, right?
Needs the Bears.
Well, I do need the Bears, absolutely. But here's the thing: I don't even think Seattle beats Arizona, but we'll talk about that when we get there. But I just think Justin Fields wants to prove something more than anybody on that field does. That dude's been balling. The fans are cheering his name. He's on cloud nine. He's never going to be more confident in a shitty Chicago Bears organization than he is right now. And I will take that all day. Him going into land because I mean we got to see Jordan Love live. We know that Green Bay can randomly just not show up. I mean they lost to the Tommy DeVito led Giants. It is very possible that Chicago goes in there and wins that game. I'll take Chicago with the spread. I'm assuming they're getting the points, obviously, but
Plus
Yeah, I
3.
think it's +3.
yeah,
I
I'll take that all day.
Yeah, it's still one of those things where Packers have the Bears number still. I think they steamrolled them week 1, I'm pretty sure, like
Oh,
30 some.
probably.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bears didn't even score a touchdown. It was and Packers dropped
Because
like
that was
30
supposed to
on
be like
them.
a really hype up game because it was like the start of a new era, Jordan Love versus Justin Herbert, and
Or
then it just
Justin
came out
Fields, yeah.
Justin Fields, and then Jordan Love came up and beat the piss out of them.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
I'm going to sprinkle Bears money line just because
Plus 144.
I hate Green Bay.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right, let's go. If no one has any final touches, let's go Rams Niners.
Oh
And
boy.
so it's in San Francisco, but it's only -3.5. There's no Christian McCaffrey. The Niners already have the 1 seed locked up. I think the Rams, so I need to double check the playoff seedings again, but I think the Rams need this win so they'll have a better wild card spot and be playing the Lions instead of the Cowboys in the playoffs, which I think they would much rather do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
If the Rams
so
win this game, they would be in the wild card game against Detroit, the 6th seed, if Detroit won. Or
yeah,
yeah, no, regardless, win or
they
lose.
played the Niners hard week 2 when I looked back and saw I think it was like 30-23, something like that. I know it was like the Niners won by 7. So and that's without it was without Cooper Cup. So I'm hoping that yeah, I'm gonna bet the Rams. I think the Niners they have the 1 seed locked up. They don't need this game. I bet you they're gonna especially rest like Trent Williams or something. They might even rest Brock Purdy after the first half. If you have to rest Trent Williams, then they're gonna be getting to Brock Purdy. So maybe yeah, we'll see.
Maybe smart of them to get some Darnold minutes this game, just
Yeah,
in case.
I could see Darnold getting in this game.
I could also see Darnold throwing for about 300 just in some crazy scenario.
It's true. That's true. That would be kind of crazy. Little Darnold comeback.
Yeah, I'm all
It
for it.
definitely either be 300 and a Niners win or like 135, 3 picks.
Yeah.
No in
Yep.
between.
Oh yeah.
No,
I'm all here
yeah,
for either.
uh, yeah, absolutely. Jose, you got any play for Rams Niners? Yeah, I see. I know you're focused on this game. Oh, they got stopped, I
Yeah,
think.
no, yeah, 100%. No, Ellis, 100%. He's like a football field away from the line. What a fucking
Brutal.
moron. Yeah, okay, I'll get back to this. Um, I don't have a play. Honestly, I don't the 49ers are weird to me. The Rams are weird to me. Like I just this is gonna be a stay away from a game for me. I really don't have a read over 42 and over under 42 and a half. That's also rough. Dude, who I don't know
Yeah,
who needs it more.
I agree with you there.
Yeah,
No
right?
point in betting that one unless you're really
No,
dying to get those
that's what I'm
odds up.
saying. But even so, like if you're dying to get the odds up, what do you take?
I mean, there's a lot
That's
of
what I'm
other
saying.
things to take.
It's yeah, exact 100, definitely a lot of other team like things to take. But the Niners are only getting 178. No Christian McCaffrey. Last time we saw no Christian McCaffrey, obviously there was other people out. But if they rest Trent Williams and no Christian McCaffrey, they could easily lose that game to the Rams.
I don't see
Yeah,
why
I
they
think
play
Puka's gonna
anybody
eat up.
meaningful in that offense, honestly. Like
I don't think
I wouldn't
anyone,
play
neither of them
Kittle,
need the
Ayuk, or
game.
Debo.
Yeah, I was gonna say neither of them need the game. This game doesn't matter.
I get that. Yeah, give me the Rams though.
Okay, I like it.
Brandon?
I'm gonna be taking Rams because no McCaffrey and like we said, game means nothing for the Niners and they're gonna be sitting
But it means nothing for the Rams either.
guys, so
Okay. Yeah,
Their
all
seed
right.
doesn't move with a win or a loss, right?
they can't get passed by
I thought it
any
did.
of the 8 and 8
I thought
teams.
Well, no, not well. Seattle definitely not, so they can't drop lower than the 6. I don't know who's.
Green Bay possibly could. They have Green Bay could if they win. If Green Bay wins against the Bears, I think they can take the 6 seed because I know the Bears beat the Rams earlier this season, so they'll have that head-to-head matchup.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if Green Bay wins and the 49ers win, then yeah, they would just switch seats.
Yeah, so that's what makes me
Also,
think the
they'll be
Rams
playing for something
the
then.
Rams want to win this game. Like it's not the end of the world,
The Packers have
but
head-to-head against
I
the
would
Rams, yeah.
rather
I want the Rams to win this game.
I'm thinking the Rams would rather play the Lions than the Cowboys in the playoffs.
No, 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 no. If the Rams win and Green Bay wins, then the Rams would be playing Detroit, third seed
Yeah,
and the three
so the
seed.
Rams would rather play the Lions than
If
the
they
Cowboys.
lose, so what is it? If Green Bay loses, no, Green Bay loses, then Seattle gets the seventh seed. Actually, that's very
Okay.
funny. But if the Rams lose, um, then the Rams get to play us,
Oh,
Philly. So I'm kind of rooting for the Rams to win here.
all right.
I mean, the 49ers to win because I want the Rams.
Okay. That's yeah, I that makes sense from your side.
Or do I want Green Bay? Actually, no, I take that back. I'd rather Green Bay. I'm rooting for the Rams. Go Rams. Rams money line.
Eh,
All right.
you
Let's
know, you
go.
don't want the Drew Lock Seahawks.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't at all. Dude,
Nah,
I don't want any team that's willing to throw the ball downfield. The Packers are the most tame out of everybody. I don't want to play.
that's
You
true.
you think I want to play against Cooper Cup and Puka Nacua? They're
That's
gonna
true.
fucking rip me wide open. It doesn't matter how many points we put up. We fuck up one time. They're just gonna dice it down the field.
Yeah, I think those two will pop off. All right. Let's go Chiefs Chargers though. I have another incentive. Chris Jones needs half a sack for 1.25 million.
Oh dear God, I hope he doesn't get it, dude.
Chargers have a shitty
Damn.
offensive
I
line, so
really just hate everyone
I
on the
think
Chiefs.
I think he's
He
going
probably
to
gets
get it.
three, but
Probably.
let's hope he doesn't.
Because oh god, I hope he doesn't get. He misses out on
Yeah,
$1.2 million.
Yeah, do you
that's
know
gonna
what
be
the
a
line
dagger
is,
going into
Jose?
playoffs.
The line is
Professional
plus
hater.
2.5. The Chiefs are
Hmm.
getting plus 2.5 over under 35.5.
Oh, so they don't really need this game that bad then?
No, sir.
Okay, I don't. I might just take the Chris Jones sack
Fuck,
then, and that's
fuck the
it.
Chiefs, and regardless, I want to see them lose just to send
Don't
them
bet.
off with a loss in the
Don't
playoffs.
ever. Don't ever bet the Chiefs spread, dog. Don't ever bet the Chiefs spread. Ever.
That's right.
It never. No matter
Huh.
what you take it, it's gonna fail.
Right.
Yeah, let's just go to Seahawks Cardinals. Or Brandon, did you have anything for Chiefs Chargers?
No, the Chiefs have been weird and not
And the Chargers are
fun
ass.
recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chargers are an embarrassment to the sport. But
Okay. We got 2 games left. Let's go Seahawks Cardinals. It's a win and get in for the Seahawks but the Cardinals are still ruining people's parade, especially after last week.
Oh, they're gonna beat us. They are going to beat us because we need to win. Chicago needs to win. I see us choking this so badly, so badly. The morale of our team is down. Arizona just is coming off cloud nine, beating Philly. They're gonna beat us. I'm telling you right now. Take them with the spread at least. The divisional game. Seattle is notorious. I don't know what we're giving for points, but Seattle is notorious for keeping every single game close. They cannot beat anybody by a significant amount. They won't lose by a terrible amount, but they will not beat anyone by a lot. I would take what I can tell you is Arizona spread at the minimum if you don't want
So
to take a money line.
Arizona's getting 3 points here, but you also have
Okay,
to you
wow.
have to keep in mind here the reason the Cardinals were in an opportunity to beat the Eagles was because we came out of halftime and we muffed a punt and gave them the ball, and then we threw a pick six. That's 14 points, Stouty. It's just a lot of points to give somebody. Like that's the only reason they were in the game. Like we sucked, but if they don't have those, we win that game by like maybe 10 points.
I just don't think Seattle beats them as pathetic as it is. Like after what I saw last week, Mason. All right, so we can both agree here that Arizona's offense is better than
Yeah,
Pittsburgh's.
I had minus 6.5. It was the last leg of my parlay.
Yeah.
I was rooting for the Seahawks.
Yep. I
I
thought
even
we
had
were
them
gonna
like plus the
fuck them
points.
up. That Seattle team I saw out there was a disappointment, and I don't see any reason. Nothing has
TJ
changed.
Watt's really good at football though.
Oh, he's insane, and I haven't seen anything change in the Pete Carroll era ever since the Legion of Boom left. It's the same shit every year. Our defense gets fucking dog walked. It's gonna happen again. Kyler Murray's gonna throw for at least 250. Connor's gonna run all over us. It's gonna be a fucking mess. It's gonna be a mess. Tariq Woolen is the most overrated corner in football. He's terrible. Witherspoon's banged up. He's playing, but he's not playing healthy. We're terrible. Our team is we're bad.
Do you
We're
think
we're
do you think the Seahawks are gonna bring back Geno?
yeah, but I think we're gonna draft. I think the plan right now is we're not unless we hmm, unless we get a crazy couple free agent signings, we're not contenders whatsoever. I think we're still in a rebuild mode. We're just doing it a little bit better than some teams are. Like we're decent. We'll always be competitive, but yeah, I think we draft a quarterback. I could see us getting Penix, dude. I don't know where we're gonna fall in the draft, but I could see us taking someone like that and just letting him sit behind Geno for a year or two. We're gonna keep Geno.
Penix would
Do
be
you wish
cool.
you had Hendon Hooker right now?
No, no,
Hmm.
not at all.
I forgot about him. It's gonna be
Yeah,
I hope he's sick when he gets his chance.
yeah, it would be nice
Ye-
to have someone young coming in though right now. I don't think Geno's bad. Geno's not the problem in Seattle. That dude plays well enough for us to compete. Our defense is
What happened
just
to Jamal
so free.
Adams?
He's a clown. I don't know. I've given up on him. He's got a knee injury and he's on
Yeah.
IR.
Is he gonna
That
be able
dude is
to
such a
they're gonna
waste.
be able to cut him after this season?
Well, Pete said in an interview that he hopes to keep him for next season, dude. I don't understand
Yeah.
what
Yeah, we'll
because
see.
Julian Love
They
has
just say
played
that.
so well in the emergence of Jamal going down.
Yeah, he
So
has. Okay.
just get Jamal the fuck out of Seattle. I'm done with
Yeah.
him.
All right. Last game and one of the biggest ones. It's
I have a lot to say about
for the
this.
I would say about for this
Oh,
game,
for the
yeah.
Dolphins and Bills. Yep.
Bills Dolphins. It's in Miami. Bills are -3. Oh my God. It's if
Oh,
the Bills
Buffalo's
win,
steamrolling them.
you think so? Yeah, if the Bills win, they get the AFC East after crawling back.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get it because I'm gonna tell you something here. Miami, I had on fraud watch for so long. They are frauds. I was saying a couple weeks ago they're frauds, and also you are down by a significant amount, and now you have one of your best defensive players screaming on live television because you kept him in the football game. Mike McDaniel is pathetic. I don't care how many fucking cool little press conferences he does, funny things he says. That guy is a clown. That organization is sorry as fuck. They had an easy schedule. They beat the piss out of bad teams. And the only good team they've beaten is another team that can lose to anyone at any given week in the Dallas Cowboys. Miami is pathetic. They are pathetic. They're I don't care who they play. It does not matter. They cannot be a meaningful team with a winning record. And Baltimore absolutely exposed them. Now they lost one of their best defensive guys. They are in trouble. That's all I'm saying. Buffalo
They
by at
yeah,
least
they
10.
lost their defense lost Bradley Chubb and Xavier Howard.
Yeah. Chubb was screaming on television. Poor
Damn.
guy, dude. Shouldn't even have been in the game. Towards the ACL trying to tackle Melvin Gordon.
What's the total?
The point total?
49.5.
Probably going
I'm,
over.
I might hit that over.
Give me all the Tyreek yards.
Don't get me
I
wrong.
mean,
Like I love Tua and Tyreek, but the rest of that team is just sorry as shit. Ramsey and Waddle are the only other two I like. But
he's like
Raheem, now I'm thinking
247,
Raheem.
249 away from the record. I don't think he's gonna get that, but how crazy would it be if he got 250?
That would be absurd. I would love to see it. I'm a big Tyreek fan, actually.
Maybe they'll have some special bet where it's like plus 1,000 or something that he gets it.
No, dude, I would hope it's more than plus 1,000 for him to drop 250.
Yeah, that's true. I don't.
Well, I mean, he's not even a fun bet anymore because when you go to bet him, he's going off at like 98.5, and it's like I don't care how good you are, that's a lot of yards to get.
It is.
I hate betting Tyreek now.
Every
Him and
week, yeah.
CD is going up there now. Like, there's just certain guys you can't even have fun betting anymore.
CD, I was about to hit him for a touchdown bet, then I saw his odds were like even. I was like,
Yeah, dude,
And
it's like the McCaffrey touchdown
hit,
bet.
but
And you want to know what's crazy? Do you guys remember that the one week I took that bastard for a touchdown was the week his streak ended? I
I took
saw
him
a
last
meme.
week.
Dude, I saw a meme and it was like it was talking about this crazy streak. I can't remember what it was. And then the first TikTok comment was, "I'll end this shit right now," like talking about he's gonna bet it. And that's how I felt like when I bet McCaffrey. It was like the most free thing, and then he didn't score. The one week I bet him, it's bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I had him and Kyron Williams in a parlay. Kyron came
Oh,
in.
that's brutal.
Huh.
That is brutal.
I think. Yeah, I think the Bills are gonna win. Sorry, Jordan.
I hope he knows I don't make fun of them because of him. I hope he just simply understands that his team is in trouble. I will be the first one to tell you that my Seahawks are in trouble. They suck. If we played Miami, we'd get steamrolled. There's no debating that. But what I'm telling you right now, Dolphins are frauds. They have surpassed fraud watch. They are completely frauds.
I don't know who I would rather play I think I would rather play. No, I don't know who I'd rather play between the Bills and the Dolphins if Colts win and get in the playoffs because
I'd
that's
rather play the Dolphins.
you
Oh, actually,
think
I don't know for your sake, because Tyreek will go for 300 on you guys.
easily. They'll throw him the ball the entire time, and they'll have a home game. It'll be down in Miami with warm weather compared to. I mean,
Oof.
I think Colts could get the Bills to play down to their ability a little bit.
I think, yeah, I feel like the ceiling is so much higher for the Dolphins, but the floor is also so much lower for the Dolphins when playing them. Like you could get, 50 put on your head. Bills, I feel like
Yeah.
are going to be a little bit more consistent of what you're going to get, but if you catch Miami on a bad day, anyone can beat them. Even New England or Washington, Chicago, Carolina, any bad team.
Say we almost just caught the Bills.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Guys got them in the beginning of the year too, though.
Dude, that
Yeah.
was awesome. I hit Pat's spread on that game just as a straight
That
bet.
was
It
a
like
fever
plus
dream of a
14,
game. Watching was it?
whatever
It was
that
Mac
number
Jones at the
was.
time, right? Come down and get a game-winning touchdown.
Feels like forever ago since we've seen Mac play. It's funny.
I mean, I don't know what you
been
do
nice,
when
honestly.
Belichick's gone.
Um,
Yeah.
Learn how to be a normal football organization.
Yeah,
It'd be weird.
The QB carousel this offseason is
Figure out
going
how
to
to
be
operate
fun.
without.
dude. There's been like
Yeah,
QB play this
we've
year has
had
been
two
bad in
pillars.
general. This has been the worst season for QBs I think I've seen in recent years. Like no
I
one is
wonder,
impressive.
I wonder if
Lamar,
like
maybe.
people are gonna like panic sign a bunch of like backup, like just like a QB, like
It's gonna be
overpay
like,
like
yeah.
backup QBs. Like Gardner Minshew's gonna get, I don't know what kind of contract he's gonna get, but it's gonna be funky.
Oh, dude,
Is
it's
he like
like that.
26, 27? Like he's not
He's
old.
not old.
No, he's
No,
not
he's
old.
not
He's
old.
not old at all.
It's gonna be the NBA year where like Timothy Mozgov got a big deal. Like it's gonna be like
Oh,
that.
the
They're gonna be
year the
sending dudes.
centers. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
was.
The running
that's gonna be
backs are
the
just gonna be like, "What
quarterbacks.
the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
we're
Oh
still
my
not
dude,
getting any money."
all these bum quarterbacks too. Like Drew Lock may catch himself getting a contract somewhere. Like, all right, we saw what he did against Philly, and then they forgot how bad he was in Denver.
Someone thinks he's the next Geno.
Yeah. Like, oh, dude, this guy's been written off. Here he comes. Nope, that dude is sorry as fuck. I love Drew Lock though. Don't get me wrong. He's one of my favorite quarterbacks actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. In the moment, I would have thrown hands with him 100%. But
Drew Lock.
like about maybe like 30 minutes after, once I opened my phone and I saw the press conference and stuff, that's exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Like I love Drew Lock. I hate that it happened against my team, but like I'm so happy that happened for him. That press
He
conference was
deserved
one
it.
of the most wholesome things. It was the best.
He deserved it. He deserved it.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Well, I think that basically just wraps it up. Covered all the games. Big week ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for it. Listen, Jordan, don't take it to heart. Just I was a delusional fan for very long, and once in a while you just have to accept what is. It shouldn't be a random dude on telling you what it is. Like just understand you guys are frauds just like my team is.
I
We
think
just
I'm
have a
gonna
worse
I'm
Putting
gonna
his
record.
address out
I
there.
need to remember to bleep that out for
Yeah, this dude just doxed himself.
Fall up to the
Listeners.
crib. I don't care. No, we stand on business over
They
here.
already all know where he lives.
Yeah, everyone knows. Come on, it's the Stout residence.
Yeah, it's true. All right.
All right, note to self: Stouty cannot go live without a dump button.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oops.
Yeah.
I don't
True.
care if it stays in there or not.
Yeah. Who do you guys want? Who do you, I don't, we know Jose has Washington for the stout. Brandon, what do you guys have?
For what?
You guys
Oh,
have a preference who you want to win for Texas, Washington?
I'd prefer. Gosh, dude, I don't know. I think Washington would be a little bit more fun.
I have a
I think
I have a buddy who's a
Washington might
Texas
be
fan,
fun.
but Jose
Your-
is
your other buddy's
financially
got
connected.
Isn't financially invested in Washington.
Right. Well, that's why I was trying to convince you to hedge. I could then I could thread a needle on like Texas win by 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Gee. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, it's good talking to you guys as always. And
Yes, sir.
yeah, all right. Appreciate everyone for listening as always. Peace.